Why did you take interest in this case?
I want to bring more awareness to sleep deprivation.
Witches. Hey, we got a question. You've been linked with several sleep deprivation cases. Have you just been released for spending 2 months in jail? Can you tell us why you did it?
I mean, we do it for fun. That's it. Yeah, we actually got caught because this lady wouldn't give her chest nuts. So she decided to take this man's sleep, and he ended up dying.
A sailor's wife had chestnuts in her lap, and munched and munched and munched. Every quoth I, anoint thee with the rump fed. Runyon cries, her husband to a level gone, master of the tiger. But in a sieve, I'll hither, sail, and like a rat without a tail, I'll do, and I'll do. I myself have all the others, and the very parts that blow, all the quarters that they know in the ship's card. I'll drain him dry as hay, sleep shall have neither night nor day.
My dear sisters, I'm tired of doing these mediocre jobs. Let's do something big. Who is this Big Ben? I'm not sure, but I think I heard that the Thane of Cawdor is about to be executed, and Duncan is looking at Macbeth to be the new Thane of Cawdor.
I think that should be our plan. Kill Macbeth.
Kill Macbeth.
How do you feel now that you were the new Thane of Cawdor?
Well, it's kind of like I already knew this was coming.
The witches met me on the day of my victory in battle, and I have since learned that they have supernatural knowledge. When I try to question them further, they vanish into the thin air. While I stood there, messages from the king arrived and greeted me as the new Thane of Cawdor, which is precisely how the weird sisters saluted me before calling me the future king. I thought I should tell you this news, my dearest partner in greatness, so that you could rejoice along with me about the greatness that is promised to us. Keep it a secret, and farewell.
About the witch's prophecies, what were your thoughts?
I was very happy, of course. I knew I could become queen.
Do you think the witches is telling you the truth about you becoming king?
Well, when they told me I'll become Thane Cawdor, and then I got the news that I was, so yes, I do believe them.
Can't believe my eyes. How could this happen? He was so innocent, like, he didn't do anything to nobody.
What happened?
The king is dead.
Sleep no more. Macbeth does murder sleep. The innocent sleep. Sleep that knits up enraveled sleep. Of care the death of each day's life. Sores labor's bath. Balm of hurt's mind. Grade natured second course. Chief natured life feast.
What is going through your head knowing that the king was murdered in your castle?
There's nothing worth living for. I don't think I'll be able to sleep ever.
I was devastated. I couldn't believe anybody would do something so vicious in my house.
Did you sleep last night knowing that Macbeth could possibly become the new king?
Not much, but only because of excitement. Things are going to change for us forever.
So you discovered the king's body. What did you feel in that moment?
I was absolutely disgusted. I couldn't believe my eyes.
I'm sorry to hear about your father's death. Do you have any idea what happened?
Something isn't right. I believe his murder is closer to us than some may think. Do you have any suspicions on who may have killed Duncan?
The guards. They're the ones who's supposed to be protecting them. And they were covered all in his blood. That's why I killed them.
How do you feel now that you are the king of Scotland?
Honestly, I deserve this title. But it's like I'm always tired for some reason.
How well are you adjusting to your new role as queen?
It isn't easy. It's been a rough transition. I haven't been sleeping much at all. How now, my lord? Why do you keep alone? Of sorriest fancies your companions making, using those thoughts which should indeed have died with them, they think on. Things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done.
You have scorched his name, not killed him. She'll close and be herself. Whips our poor melons. Remains in danger of her fortitude. But let the frame of things disjoint. Both of the words suffer. Ear, we will eat our own meal in fear, sleep in the affliction of these troubled dreams that shake us nightly. Better be with the dead when we to gain our peace have sent peace, than on the torture of the mind to lie in restless ecstasy. Duncan in his grave, after life, fulfilled, fever. He sleeps well. Treason has done his worst. Not steal, not poison, malice domestic, foreign leaving. Nothing can touch him further.
A lot of people were talking about Macbeth's behavior during the dinner party. Can you explain what happened?
Oh, that? My husband is often like that. He's been like that since he was a child. It's nothing to worry about, I assure you.
A lot of people are questioning Macbeth being king after seeing him at the dinner. Do you think being king is affecting him in any way?
Yeah, I do think being king is a strain on him. He hasn't slept in a couple days. You know, it's hard trying to continue Duncan's legacy.
We actually just learned that your best friend Banquo was murdered. What is going through your head?
I can't even say anything right now. I think I just need to sleep.
Have you and Macbeth been getting enough sleep?
I think me and my husband forgot how to sleep. The pain and agony we go through during the nighttime, it makes it even harder during the day. I wish it's like on no one.
What is sleep deprivation?
It's a condition of suffering from lack of sleep.
What are signs of sleep deprivation?
Signs can include mood swings, anger, stress, and in severe cases, death.
We heard you just met with the witches. What did you talk about?
Nonsense. They didn't tell me anything important.
You were the one who found Macduff's family's murdered. Has anyone told him what happened?
No, I need to be the one to tell them.
The tyrant is not better at their peace.
No, they were well at peace when I did leave them. Let not your ears despise my tongue, for every which shall possess them with the heaviest sound ever heard yet.
I guess that.
Your castle surprise, your babes savagely slaughtered to relate the matter, where the quarry of these murders dear, to add the death of you.
Ross just told you the news about your family. Knowing what's happening in Scotland with Macbeth, do you suspect him of killing your family?
Man, I know he killed my family. I wish I was at peace with him too, but now I gotta get my revenge. I have 2 nights to watch with you. I can perceive no truth in your report. When was it she last walked?
Since His Majesty went into the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take forth paper, fold it, write upon it, read it, afterwards seal it, and again return to bed, yet all the while in a most fast sleep.
When the gentlewoman first called you about Lady Macbeth, what did you think was going on?
At first, I didn't see any evidence of what she was talking about. Then I saw it for myself.
And what exactly did you see?
Well, I saw Lady Macbeth walking around and talking about Duncan and Banquo. Then she started scrubbing her hands, saying that she couldn't get the blood off. She was acting very paranoid.
Your gentlewoman has been telling us you haven't been sleeping. Is this true?
Yes, it is very true. Everyone seems to notice.
Are you aware that you've been sleepwalking?
Not to my knowledge. I don't think I've ever sleptwalked before, but I do not doubt it.
Do you think the doctor was any help with Lady Macbeth?
No, I think he made it worse than before.
Has the doctor helped you with your sleep deprivation?
No doctor could ever help me or my husband with this curse. We need God. Blood. All I see is blood.
I know you just learned about the death of Lady Macbeth. What is going through your mind right now?
She would have died later anyways. The days just creep slowly along until the end of time. And I'm glad that she's dead, because she's at peace now.
Part of the witch's prophecies came true. Do you think the rest will come true? And what would that mean for you?
I was confident in the witch's prophecies, and now I rely fully on them. But I believe that the power of evil has... And if they all come true, then I have nothing to rely on. wife, no prophecies. My soldiers are leaving me, and all I have is my strength, and I hear sleep calling my name.
In your professional opinion, do you believe Macbeth and Lady Macbeth were suffering from sleep deprivation?
Yes, it's very clear to me that they're in the late stages of sleep deprivation. All the murders and killed, it caused them to not sleep and brought about their own self-destruction.
Chill out, bro.
Oh, that? Oh, all hell Macbeth.
Do you believe Macbeth and Lady Macbeth were suffering from sleep deprivation?
Yes, I am